Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. As you can see, this is for Cyber Monday, and this is a one-day sale of retired tanks. Premiums, that is. So let's look here and see what they have, and I'll give you the rundown on these guys. Okie dokie, it tells you right here. You can't get them in war chests. You haven't seen them in the list of season wars, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, these are essentially black box tanks for the ones that show up on the premium list, which are the tier 3s, which would be the LTP and the Pack 40. Now, let me show you the rest of them. I have all of these tanks, but I wouldn't recommend that you necessarily buy them all. Let's go look through it briefly here. From the vault, the T2 Light. Now, all of these are tier 2 tanks except for the Pack 40 is a tier 3 and the LTP is a tier 3. T2 Light, tier 2 light tank, super fast. Somewhat useful in those tier 2 matches. From the vault, Panzer 38H. This is the mighty workhorse that they will sell to you for 760 gold with a garage slot. But you can get this tank for absolutely free from your Microsoft or Sony stores simply by downloading the 10 megabyte file from the World of Tanks and World of Warships Black 2-pack Joint Forces. It's free in your store. If you don't have it, go there, get it. Get this for free. There's another one that's a blue one. The T2 Light comes in that one. That one is, the heck is the name of that? Something Operations. Anyway, the T2 Light comes in the blue one. So the black one has the Panzer 38H. You can scroll down the photos of the 2-pack, and it will show you the picture of the 38H in the black one and the T2 Light in the blue one. So both of these tanks are absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything for them. Now, TKS 20. You know, another interesting multi-shot, I think it's a tank destroyer. TKS 20, it's a Czechoslovakian tank, I think. It's Czechoslovakian or, Polish. There you go. So, somewhat effective. But it's got a very, weird pop, pop, pop shot. From the vault, the FCM 36 Pack 40. Pack 40. Tank destroyer. Hits hard. Slow reload. Slower than dirt on the move. But it is very good. My personal high-scoring game in this tank is 8 kills. So you can kick some butt. It's just all going to be all up to the player. Okay, here we have, From the vault, Panzer 2D. Another mediocre light tank. It's just one of those things. If you want to have tier 2 tanks for goofing around purposes, it's good to have. Otherwise, I don't really recommend it. Tetrarch, same story. Okay. Essentially speaking, if you want to fight people, the 38H is the ideal fighting tank. The Tetrarch is also decent, but it's not as good as the 38H. But 38H is slow. That's its weakness. T2 Light, super fast, but doesn't have much in the armor. So, again, that's its weakness. LTP, really solid tank, tier 3. I used it on the... I used it some on the tank mastery badges for medium tanks. Very good tank. I'm sorry, light tank, not medium. What was I thinking? Anyway, from the vault, combat cars. Now, this one is hit and miss, you get 6 cars for 1,620 gold. Okay. The problem is these cars are all the same. They're just different colors. They're black, and one's black with yellow highlights, and then one with red, one with green, one with blue, one with gray. So the real problem is that their guns are 50 caliber machine guns. They're not exactly what you'd call great in the shooting department, but they have long belts, so you can do some damage. You just can't do a lot. And really, combat cars are not good for winning. They're good for goofing around. Now, back in the day, you used to be able to do long haul progress with combat cars. I couldn't stand it because you're going to get killed a lot. And I'm like, no. I'm just going to go. I tried it. You could do matches very quickly. It's just not worth the hassle, dude. But it's a goof off. Those are goof off tanks. You can't beat the price. They're fairly cheap. It just depends what you're wanting. Realistically speaking, the smart guy says, I'll take that free T2 Light. I would get the free Panzer 38H first, because at one time I was told the PlayStation Store would only let you have one of those 2-packs. And if you can only have one, get the Panzer 38H. Because if you get the Panzer 38H and they don't give you the T2 Light, you can just buy it. It's no big deal. You should be able to get those both for free. TKS, worthwhile. The rest of them, it's up to you what you want. Objectively speaking, Pack 40 is kind of fun. I do prefer, personally, the Su-76I if you want a Tier 3 premium tank destroyer that is smaller, faster, and my personal score is higher in the Su-76I because it has a better speed. It's better overall, in my opinion. However, you can still win with the Pack 40. It's just a personal thing, and if you like to play those different ones, fantastic. Okay? Realistically, I'd pass on the combat cars. LTP is not necessary, but it's okay. Just, again, it's up to you if you're interested in a, Tier 3 Russian light tank. Tetrarch, not necessary. Panzer 2D, not necessary. But if you're into the collection aspect, it's fine. So let me show you. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all of it. So let me show you what those tanks look like. To show those specifically. But okay, here we are. This is the T2 Light with camouflage. This is a combat car Fox, combat car Shark, combat car Python, combat car Hornet, combat car Kraken, combat car Viper. All right, no. This is the Panzer 2D. This is one of the ones that's for sale with camouflage. 38H replaced the German insignia with the German flag. So that red flag is an insignia that I added on there. Tetrarch. This is Russian light tank. Pretty decent with camouflage. TKS. Polish tank destroyer with a pop gun. It's surprisingly dangerous. And dude, this thing is super small. And when I say super small, look at that. That tank is shorter than Vera. It is shorter than she is. That is a very tiny tank. When I was in artillery, I saw this in a match once, and I was like, why am I only seeing like half of a tank? Because, dude, it is that small. It's like half the size of a tank. Let's go to a regular. This is a see how much larger the Tetrarch is? Here's the Tetrarch. TKS. That dude is tiny. Okay, so these are your tier 2s. This is the Pack 40. Good tank, but man, this dude is, and I mean slow. When it says 29, they're saying with perfect road conditions. The speed is perfect road conditions, flat ground. It has horrible horsepower. It doesn't climb worth a crud. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Now, this was not mentioned anywhere except by myself. This is the SU-76I. Maximum speed 52. Armor is a little bit better. It's an overall actual tank, not kind of a mobile armored field gun, which is what the Pack 40 is. Okay, so objectively speaking, you'll get better results and have more fun in this one probably if you want to buy a tier 3 premium sniper. Yeah, they have this. The SU-76M is a tech tree tank, which is very similar to this one. So you could get this, or you could try out the SU-76M for free. I mean, well, not free. It's like 40,000. Let's take a look at this. Where is this dude? There it is, right there. 35,500 silver. SU-76M. So, give you a look at that. This one, of course, is a rear-mounted. I'm trying to think what you would call that. Cockpit, really, as opposed to the 76I, which is forward-mounted. But again, it's very similar and would be very useful. Where's that Russian LTP? There it is. Russian LTP. Pretty solid, 45. It's a good tank. If you have anything, I mean, T127 is better. Right? Speed is better in the LTP. Hit points is better in the 127. That's what I figured. I'd say the 127 is better than the LTP, but the LTP is solid. It's just not going to, light a fire under anybody. So this covers those tanks. Just in case you're interested in any of those, I would highly recommend the freebies. That's what I recommend. And if you want to buy anything else, the TKS is kind of useful. The Tetrarch is kind of useful. I mean, tier 2 is tier 2. Let's go look at those real quickly, shall we? Here we go. Actually, you can't even look at them here when I have those. So that doesn't help. All this shows you is the 3s and 4s on this part of the whatever. So, black boxes are special offers only. And the Pack 40 is a black box tank if you don't have it. If you go look in your premium tree, you'll see a black box. And I guess the LTP is also this one right here. You'd see this as a black box. But which means they are only available through the store. There's the Pack 40. These are only available in the store under special offers like it's going to be tomorrow. Oh, I'm recording this on Sunday. So I'm going to publish this and get this out there so you guys have a chance to see this and prepare for Monday. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else happening Monday that's, anything spectacular. So there you go. Now, there's other ones like you see this one here, T1E6X. This is an Xbox giveaway, a PlayStation. Theirs is the same thing, T1E6 PS. That's the PlayStation model. Those were free gifts way back for downloading the game onto Xbox. Actually, they gave it to us on Xbox 360, and then they gave it. There's the X1 model of this, which was the free one for download here. I'm on Xbox One, so that explains that one. The other one that you could see that I didn't mention, well, two of them. This is retired artillery from the Tech Tree T1 HMC Tier 2. And, well, I'm a butt kicker in this guy. Let me just tell you that. I'm on top of the leaderboard for this tank, and you just can't get games in this tank. So that's cool. That means I'm there and nothing's going to happen. Panzerjäger 1, or Panzerjag 1, depending on whatever you want to say it. This is a classic for myself. My favorite World of Tanks tank from way back, because you get the best gameplay in this tank. To me, the Martyr 38T is like the older brother of this dude, which is a Tier 4. This one is no longer available as well. This is retired. But really fun tank. But the closest thing to this is the Martyr 38T Tier 4. This is the Tier 2 version, essentially, of that tank. Excellent. It just matches my skills precisely. Unfortunately, you cannot get this tank. So if you have it, great. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. So that was it. That covers all the stuff that's coming up on the special sale Monday. So hopefully you guys will find this useful and allow you to arrange to get whatever you need. Remember, T2 Light is free. Panzer 38H is free. The Panzer 38H, this guy right here, the #1 commander building tank in the game. It's just that powerful. You can check out my videos on commander building with the 38H. But go to your store, type in World of, and you'll see World of Tanks. And you'll be looking for this black box Joint Forces. There's a 10 megabyte file. There's two of those files. One of them will give you this tank. The other one, the bottom one, I think, gives you the ship for free. That I don't play the ship, so it's the top one of those 10 megabyte files. You download it. The whole thing takes you less than 2 minutes. You go search, go get there, bing, bang, boom. Panzer 38H shows up in your garage for nothing. I highly recommend you get a free 38H. And make sure you tell all your friends. So please leave a like for this video. It would really help to spread this around. The Panzer 38H will more than make it worth your while. Tell your friends so they have the same chance to review this stuff. Look and see if they want to collect any of those things. Pick them up for goofing around purposes or whatever. And that way they'll have a chance maybe to leave a like and or subscribe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it was helpful to you. So Monday, check out the store, see what you want to get. I look forward to seeing you guys again, maybe later today, tomorrow, or the next day. So thanks a lot. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys real soon.